Yo, yo, what's going on? It's Uncle Jacky. I'm here with my boy Hef. We'll be back with y'all in a few minutes. We'll be talking to NFL. I'll be giving out early season awards. Let's go.
Practice, practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put a million in the mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in the basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance from anywhere. My jury jump like John Moran. And Jeff Tower Shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top five, the top wives know I'm the fade. And throw them out the loop, I be mute. Playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur. Tim Duncan on the spur. Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe #8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words.
Uncle Jacky.
Middle of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. Also up, got a stat that can't stop my vibe. Got the beats banging, speakers bumping loud. I'm the king of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. I'm so hard, got a stack of cash. Yellow tape wrapped around, I'm making a splash. My flow so hot, it's burning.
Let's have it in the room. Yellow tape, yellow tape. We on fire. Up. Oh yeah.
South Beach murder, man, my crew come through. Every time I drop the top, the roof come too. Got no big homies, we know who runs who. Yeah, novice nigga ever from the 2-1. Check it. Nike Tech, bubble coke, Kyrie, smoking dry weed. So much drugs in a nigga system, need BIV. Baddies on my body, all the hotties call me Poppy. Chop cheese from hobby, niggas still living high speed. I scoop all tender, I don't do dinner. Climbing Venner, Lambo renter, stay high to the center. I told the niggas save a bread of no public defenders. We doing a lot of wicked shit, so don't you jump in this sprinter, nigga. Ain't on no funny shit, niggas die over money shit. About to spend on a child friend, my mom be on some other shit. They heard the murder up again, get time back to the government, cutting shit. A nigga walk the child with the oven mitts. They see me in the ski mask, they know I'm selling re-rap. Hit him in his kneecap, stomach bubble like wheatgrass. Niggas don't really know me, they just know that I'm moving. And I handle my business like the Soviet Union. We can go body for body, hottie for hottie, thotty for thotty, robbery for robbery, Rari for Rari, the homie for homie, lobby for lobby, nigga, choppy for choppy. We can go switch for switch or go lami for lami. I'm so bossy, call me Hugo. 80K on the Hugo. Pull me out the Hugo, I'm high as Pluto. Mommy love me like my Ludo. Already got no longer. I get the Lunos to do the party for shows. These niggas sweet as sucrose. 4 days, 2 codes. I ain't never knew those. The Celsius is too cold. You in with that Ludo. You never sip a Nubo. I'm giving.
All right. That shit doubling up. I don't know what's going on. It's the wrong kind of double up. But what's goody, y'all? What's going on? How y'all doing?
Yo. Was goody.
Doc, what's going on with
What's going on? How you doing, brother?
you? Good, can't complain.
I know you
What the hell I
can't.
come in here for?
No, you can't complain in Pittsburgh.
Definitely can't. I definitely can't.
The tone and
Oh,
the tune
y'all.
different in Pittsburgh. I know that's right.
Yes, sir.
You
It
did.
definitely is.
All led by one man, CJ. I mean, damn, CJ.
I don't know.
Justin Fields.
That boy Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. Ohio State is in the building, man.
Too many
Always Ohio State, man. Them Ohio State boys and shit. We had that stigma where we just were, creating great defensive backs and good wide receivers. Now we got the quarterback position. So shout out to Pittsburgh. I'm gonna get them that. And people want Mike Tomlin to lose.
You
People
know
just
that.
want him to lose. Like, what do you want him to lose for? What did he do? Trying to call him irrelevant. What do you mean irrelevant? He's never had a losing season, no matter what product they put on the field.
You know
Never
what?
He
had a losing
lost.
season.
I don't know if they
They
want him
want that
to
boy to
lose,
lose.
but I just don't think they like him winning. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like like
Yeah,
like like they only expect Bill
Mike
Cowher,
Shanahan.
you know what I mean, to be the one over there, you know, that with the numbers and the win percentage, you know what I mean? Tomlin, you gotta get that dude mad credit, man. Like you just said, he have not a losing season since he been the head coach out there in Pittsburgh.
You gotta give him credit where credit
Salute.
is due.
I think that's one of the best moves Pittsburgh did after Bill Cowher.
Because we like Bill Cowher. We definitely did. We definitely did.
Definitely did, because I wanted him as a Giants coach at one point in time. You know what I mean?
Oh, for years when he left, for years we wanted him to come back and coach us because
Yep.
he had that toughness. But we end up with Coughlin, which I love Tom Coughlin. I know the players after a while, they're too tough, but he adjusted for them. He adjusted for them, and they won. I love Tom Coughlin. I'm just gonna leave that where that was.
I
I love
didn't
Tom Coughlin.
I didn't like him at first, but I love him to definite, man. Back, yeah, if we could have him back, I would have him back. You know what I mean? Forward, you know what I mean? But
Definitely.
he was the truth of the team that he had, and he didn't have an outstanding team, but he had an overachieving team. He had dudes that wanted to play. You know what I mean? He had dudes that came every day and gave it their all after 48 minutes. You know what I mean? After 60 minutes, excuse me.
I can't agree with the overachieving because there was talent on those Giants teams that won those Super Bowls. We had
Offense,
a solid offense.
we had no offensive line, and we had a built offensive line that came together after seasons of being together, bro. Chris Snead, who was that dude, bro? He became an all-pro, bro. He was not an all-pro, all-American before he came out, bro. Let's stop playing. Let's be for real. Our offensive line.
Now, let me shed light onto what I was just saying. Now, when I was saying that, we had a good line because now maybe they came from obscurity. Now that might be true, but when they got with the Giants, Chris Snead, David Deal, and then they eventually picked up Kareem McKenzie, and what was two more? Chris Snead, David Deal,
McKenzie was
Sean O'Hara.
McKenzie was great when we got him, and he was about on his
He was
decline.
already great, and he was angry.
Yes, you know what I mean. And I say that, but all the names that you just named from the Chris O'Hare, Sean O'Hare, I mean, excuse me, like
Sean O'Hara, Chris Snead, David Deal, and Richie Saubert.
they was not all Americans, or they was not
No,
projected.
they weren't.
They came
But
together as a giant, bro, and made it a giant front. You know what I mean, man?
But
Listen,
that you can't. It's like you were taking away from them, saying like they were nobody. Yeah, before they got to the Giants, some of them were nobodies.
yeah, and they
But
came.
when they got to the Giants, they became what they became. Hold up, hold up. Somebody dropped out or something?
I'm having trouble. It seems like, yeah.
Okay, have you back?
Bro.
But well, either way, we were damn champions. We sat in your living room. I remember we sat in your living room for the first one. I believe it was the first one. We were right in your living room, jumping up and down like a couple of fucking 12-year-olds, as if we won the Little League World Series ourselves. Like,
Who
that
we
shit
are,
was good times, good times.
who we are, you know what I mean? That's the type of time I'm in. I was on when we won that shit, you know what I mean? Who we are, bro. You know what I mean? I mean,
Definite. Grace, what's up, Grace? Thanks for tuning in.
yeah. What's up, chat? How we doing, guys? How we doing, ladies? How we doing, everybody? I know. Our Giants sucks right now.
Nah,
Um,
but hold up. I wanna stick around. I wanna hold it down with Pittsburgh for a second. I want us to go through all of our the process. I want to finish Pittsburgh.
yeah, well,
Have
wait.
you here?
Pittsburgh ain't here right now. I don't know what Pittsburgh doing. Pittsburgh having technical internet problems over there. And I mean, they getting some of that storm right now. They probably gonna lose.
Ah,
Who they play this week?
I don't know about South Carolina, but the storm over. I think.
Yeah,
Well, at least the bad part of it.
it moving towards up north, like the west, like shit, like the rain and the winds. What about to say? Who Pittsburgh play this week?
No clue. See, that's what we need help for.
All right, cool. Cause I ain't by my phone right now, but I'll look up right here. Games this week. All right, let's go. Since you want to go by the teams, are we doing predictions as well today or what?
Yeah, we doing that too.
All right, cool. I'm trying to. I don't like how this computer comes
Yo,
up.
like, sub, and share. If you're new to the channel, it's a whole new channel. If you didn't know, now you know. Like, sub, share. Appreciate you.
All right, all right.
But yeah, bro. Pittsburgh, what are they? 3-0.
Yep.
3-0. Justin Fields has been playing great as far as being a running slash or shit. He's had some timely passes, but eventually he's gonna have to start staying in the pocket because
No, but he has been saying about
George, what's the name, gonna want that ball.
he ain't been he ain't been running like that, but he's been
Yeah, my bad. I was experiencing.
oh Steelers right
Here
here.
goes Pittsburgh right here.
They play the Colts. It's gonna be a good
I was
game.
experiencing some technical difficulties. My bad.
I'm with Pittsburgh on that one.
Oh, Pittsburgh and the Colts. That's a good game right there, bro. I don't know.
Richardson ain't ready. What you
I'm
feel
just
about
waiting
your
on this
Pittsburgh versus the
matchup.
Colts, Kev?
I believe we got a strong team. We can beat the Colts. Matchup I'm really worried about. I mean, I ain't really too much worried about is Dallas when we play Dallas. That's mostly the one I'm worried about. But I know Dallas ain't been looking too good this year, as everybody say, as Dallas fans would say that it's America's team. It's their year. I'm tired of hearing that. I know everybody's tired of hearing that. But I mean, the Colts. I don't know. The Colts got a great team too, but I feel as if we the better team. We 3-0 this year, and we've been 3-0 since 2002. So hey man, we looking forward to actually progressing on better and being better. Justin Fields is back there. He gonna be the starting quarterback. Um, don't know how long Russell Wilson gonna sit out. I know he'll be sitting out for the next game too. Hopefully they just keep Justin Fields in there as start quarterback. Cause Justin Fields, he ain't been doing too bad. I mean, first couple games, first two games, he had to get the rhythm in. Seeing with preseason and everything, he had to get the rhythm and going. Man, it's just been looking great, honestly. And I ain't really got nothing bad to say about them boys. You know what I'm saying? We 3-0, baby. They make me happy. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
mean,
ain't got nothing too bad to say about them boys. Good.
only downfall I see with you guys got to score a little bit more points if y'all want to hang with the teams y'all about to play right now.
De-
The Colts,
Definitely so.
the Colts
Definitely
can
so.
Colts is capable of putting up numbers and yards against y'all. Y'all teams that y'all faced
Yeah.
the last three games were the Falcons, the Broncos, and the Chargers. Only person that I would have seen that gave y'all a little difficulty would have been the Chargers. Which did give y'all a game in
Yeah.
the
They
fourth
did.
quarter. You know what I mean? Because I did watch some of that game right there. But besides that, y'all are looking efficient out there. But the next the two games, two out of four games, 3 out of 4 games y'all play is going to give y'all a little work. You know what I mean? You got the Colts, the Cowboys, then you got the Raiders, which should be a win for you guys, and then you got the Jets coming to you guys. So your next 3 out of 4 games looking kind of
I say 2 out of 4. Sorry to cut you
Yeah.
off. I just think it's 2 out of 4. I think they could beat the Colts. Richardson
Yeah.
has had, since he didn't get to have his rookie struggles last year, he's having them this year. And I think they can definitely beat the Colts this week. Most definitely by at least
Definitely so.
3 field goals.
I mean,
And honestly speaking, as with field goals, the first game we played with the Falcons, that was just a
let, let,
field goal game. Like
let,
that was
let me put the coach perspective into play as well because I'm a Anthony Richardson fan. You know what I mean? And yeah, he's gonna go through his struggle this year as well. But the three teams that they played this year was the Texans, was the first game that they played, and they lost by 2 points. You know what I mean? 29-27. So they gave the Texans a good run for their money. And then they played the Packers and lost by 6 points against the Packers, 16-10. It wasn't an offensive game, but I think that was more of a defensive game. You know what I mean? I don't remember that game that much. But then the Colts beat the Bears. You know what I mean? 21-16. So I like I was saying, like it's going to be a test. I think coming from my opinion, and the work and the make the build up of the Colts against your defense. You know what I mean? But Mike Tomlin is a good coach, and he definitely know how to emphasize and make things and switch it up when he needs to.
Yeah, definitely so. But I mean, honestly, how I feel is like every team that we're gonna play from here on out, since we 3-0, they're gonna come harder because everybody want to put that first L on the board. That's what they want to do. Everybody gonna come out and actually try to give it their all so they can put that first L on the book. Which I don't blame them. It's the Steelers. I mean, everybody got their opinions against the Steelers. So, I mean, but honestly, in my opinion, I think we'll beat the Colts. Maybe by a touchdown, maybe by a field goal. I mean,
One
that's
thing,
where I'm headed to.
one thing I can add on to that is that the Steelers is a scary team because they started off 3-0 this year. They usually don't start off good. You know what I mean?
We
They
don't.
usually
We
finish
don't.
great. They finish great. They finish strong. The last 6 games that they play, they usually finish
Yeah,
strong and usually get themselves in
because
the
we're trying to get that wild card and into that
playoffs.
playoff section.
Facts, you
So
understand? So now put in perspective that y'all 3-0, y'all getting off to a good start, and yet y'all still don't have the chemistry as a team that been playing for a year with each other. You know what I mean? Such as like Detroit
yeah,
or something of that nature. You know what I mean? A young team that been playing for with each other for a while. So with that chemistry that is going to be built up, y'all gonna be a scary team this year. To be honest with you.
yeah, definitely so. And
That
honestly,
I
like
agree
how I
with.
was looking at it, as like basically now with the quarterback situation as of last year, I wasn't even down for Kenny Pickett because yes, he absolutely did what he had to do. He did what he needed to do to make us a contender, but he wasn't given the same feeling as Justin Fields was given as basically
Uh
I
huh.
just feel like Justin Fields is better in that pocket for us behind that O line. Like it's a different feeling to it now. Because when Kenny Pickett was back there, man, you'll never know what was going on because Kenny Pickett didn't run that ball like that. He never
I,
ran outside that pocket.
I
So
don't.
it's
I
basically
don't.
like now you can kind of relax a little bit with Justin Fields in that back pocket now. And I
Yeah.
feel relaxed with him back there.
I
To
don't
a
think.
point that Doc was making, real quick. Sorry to cut you off real quick.
You got bro.
Are you
To a
good?
point Doc was making earlier. Y'all have to score more. He has to. I mean, he's doing well now to start the season. With the lack of chemistry, but y'all got to get to scoring at least 24 points. 24 points a game is good enough for y'all because y'all defense is superior. So y'all got to get getting
Yeah.
24 points, 3 touchdowns, and a field goal. And I don't mean 24 points as in 8 field goals. No, no, because that's a bad look
Nah,
too because it
no.
makes him look like a game manager, like in a
Yeah.
bad sense, not the Cam Newton sense, the bad sense. So y'all
Daniel,
got to trade some of them threes for
the Daniel,
sevens.
the Daniel Jones sense.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
he's Daniel Jones.
Yeah, definitely so. So I that's why I was like the first game we played with the Falcons, man, like we won that game off of a whim. Like it was just field goals and I'm like, bro, like we ain't getting no touchdowns. We possibly made it, we made it all the way down there to the red zone inside the 20 and I'm thinking like, hey, it's Mike Tomlin. But me thinking me that it's my time. It's a little early in the season. I thought, hey, let's go for a fourth down. Let's go for a fourth and goal, man. Let's go ahead and get in the end zone. Let's go ahead and put this game away, do it like that. But no, it was basically like he wanted to play conservative. I can't fault him with that. I can't fault him. Mostly I would have just gave it to Najee Harris, let him run the ball. And basically, we got a good run game with basically with Najee Harris and with Justin Fields in the backfield. I feel like that's a good combination as basically as looking at like Lamar
Don't y'all have
and Derrick
a second
Henry.
running back?
Yeah, they do.
We do.
Taylor, I think his name, or Warren.
You think
Warren,
they should
yeah.
bring the Wildcat back, Hef? You know
But
about the Wild? You remember the Wildcat? Were you old enough to understand it? You know the
Probably would.
Wildcat. You know that was way back when.
I probably would. Now, one player that I did want them to bring back, I think he was with the Jets. Le'Veon Bell. That was one person
Mm.
I did want them to bring back. I did, but
Le'Veon
I don't
didn't want
think
to be
they.
there, and the feeling was mutual.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, he didn't want to be there.
I think there was talk of him coming back this year. I was like,
It was,
Man,
but
he
they said
destroyed
he
his
was still
career
contract
already. It's
free.
over. He was on such a fucking pace, and he just destroyed that. He wasn't a bruising runner, so he could have his peak could have lasted into his 12th year instead of his ninth or 10th, like a normal back. Because Le'Veon
Yeah,
used to sit there and look
yeah,
and
yeah,
then go.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, and that's why I want him back because once he got that ball, it was basically like he'll stop, look and see where his holes at, and he'll burst through. That's why I wanted Le'Veon back. And yeah, he really messed up his career just like Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown could have stayed with the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? He had it.
That's two
He
Hall
was
of
one of the
Famers.
best he was one of the best wide receivers in the league. Nobody was touching this man when he was at his prime. He was at his peak. He wasn't even at his peak yet. He was just
Wasn't yet.
getting started.
He reached the shit. You know what I mean? He was
He
just
was
about to
just
go.
Yo,
getting
he
started.
was getting mentioned with Julio Jones. It's him, Julio, and then it was Megatron. And it didn't matter
Yep.
which order you put. It didn't matter which order you put. Antonio Brown, I liked him more. And then you had Odell Beckham. You had our guy too. But I like
Yeah.
Antonio
Yeah.
Brown because for what, 4 or 5 straight seasons, he was putting up video game numbers.
He definitely was. He definitely was. He was the go-to man. And which that was crazy. Like I would
And
have just stayed where I was, man. But I don't know. I don't know.
you could have fit him in number one. You could fit him number two. He could have been in the slot. He was good.
Slot.
Yeah, all
Yeah, he
fucking.
was good. He was good anywhere. He was good anywhere. He had the speed to make the cuts. He had everything. He can make it man, make it linebackers, your DBs. He can make
Shit.
everybody
He
miss
got
everything.
he got your man Juju Smith Schuster his contract. Because when you got
Yeah,
AB on the other
he
side of
definitely
you,
did.
you're gonna be
He
open. And
definitely
now
did.
Juju
He
Smith
definitely
Schuster,
did.
like it's starting to seem like he wasn't worth that money. It's like now you can see, hey, Antonio Brown's on the other side. That's why you got open, Juju. So I don't know,
Yeah,
but Antonio was the man.
he definitely was. And Juju Smith Schuster left after his 2 years, I think, at in Pittsburgh. He left and went to the Chiefs. Man, I don't even see his name like really getting like how you say it. Like you wouldn't even see his name getting publicity wise, like as of now, like how he was when he was in
Their guy is
Pittsburgh.
Rashid Rice. Hey, Miss
Yeah,
Sandra, how you doing?
that's dude. What's up, dude?
What up, Sandra? How we doing?
But yo, we gonna go over to into New York. Wait, hold up. One more thing. How do you finish? How do you see y'all finishing? Give me a record. 17 games. How you see y'all finishing, huh?
Hold on. I give you a breakdown right now, Hef, so you know what you do, what you're looking like the next couple of games.
Well, you got the Colts.
You got the
You
Colts.
got
You got the Colts. You win against the Colts.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So
You beating the Cowboys.
it's a challenge, but I think we could pull it out. I
Oh,
think we could pull it out. That not looking too good this year. The boys not looking
he's
too
not.
great. They lost against a 0-2 Baltimore.
so
Then they let the Falcons beat them.
you saying you going 5-0?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
all right. Don't that don't sound
I
like too
got,
much confidence
That
I
coming.
don't
got, I
sound
got
that
faith
far
in.
fetched though.
No,
I got faith in my boys. I got faith in them.
he didn't sound like he had too much confidence. I'm just saying how he sounded. Know what I mean? But I'm gonna keep it moving. The Raiders.
That's a win.
Oh,
Definitely so.
okay. Then you got the Jets.
Aaron Rodgers, I don't know about that one though. For Aaron
6-1.
Rodgers, I don't know about.
Yeah,
I say
I got
6-1
6 and
right
1
there.
so far.
yeah, that's 6-1.
6 and 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you got the Giants.
7 and 1.
7-1.
Commanders.
8-1.
7 and 2.
Yeah.
7 and 2.
The Commanders.
Oh,
All right, so
Hey,
they
hey,
give
when I give up
they.
my when I speak later on stuff, you'll understand what I'm saying. You'll
listen,
understand what I'm saying. But go ahead. You got
But
8
they
and 1.
did.
It's about you,
I
though.
can't.
It's about you, F. It's about you. 8 and
I
1.
can't
It's
say that.
about you.
eight and
I
one.
can't say that though. But the boys did play a good game against the Bengals, and they pulled it off. Which I didn't think they would, but them boys pulled it off.
Pause.
But yeah, I got 8-1.
Everybody pulling it off against the Bengals this year. Pause.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Against the Ravens.
8-2.
Okay. The
Yeah,
Browns.
yeah. 9-2. I'll take that one.
I agree with that.
Bengals.
The Bengals. 10-2. It's good to me. All right. I mean, good to see you again. My bad.
You said Bengals what?
The Bengals.
You said 10 and 2.
Who is that? 9, 10-2.
10
Yeah,
and
10-2.
2.
All right. The Browns again.
That's 11-2. Beat them once, you beat them again.
Eagles.
10-3.
Ravens.
10-4.
The Chiefs.
10-5.
And
They gonna cheat for. They gonna cheat.
the Bengals.
11-5.
Oh, so you 12 and 5. Because
12.
that's only 16,
Yeah,
11 and
12 and 5.
5.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah,
12 and 5.
12 and 5.
I got 10 and 7.
Nah,
I
bro.
got 10 and 7 for y'all. Maybe even 9 and 8, but 10 and 7. 10 and
Nah,
7.
nah, bro.
I don't know.
Nah.
I
Only
think
team
I got us losing at
I
least
see them give.
5
No, I had
games.
10 and 7. I got 10 and 7. I'm sticking with that. 10
Only,
and 7.
only team I see giving them a problem. I see 4 losses, maybe 5 losses, bro. And it depends on how if they split against the Ravens, you know what I mean? And if they split against the Bengals. If they split against them, then they get 5. Then they get 5 losses. You know what I
I
mean?
think they're going to split against the Bengals, and I think that it's another game that I think they're going to lose. It was 2 games that I didn't agree with Hef.
You
It was
said
only 2.
it was the
That's
Commanders.
why I got 10 and 7. He got 12 and 5. It was only 2 games I didn't agree with.
You said the Commanders is one of them.
Commanders, and they're going to split with Joe Burrow.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know how Tomlin numbers is against the Bengals. I think he probably have a good record against them. I don't know.
No, it's just the fact that Joe Burrow could put up points, and if by that time Justin Fields ain't putting up 7s or 6s rather, if he's not putting up 6s like Joe Burrow, he ain't gonna be able to match. Because eventually, a team like the Bengals, they're gonna get their shit together. They're gonna get their shit together. So they're gonna get back on track, and they're gonna be dangerous too.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I can relate. Yeah. So it's not
We can
bad.
slide off to the G-men. We can slide to New York now. Let's go up I-95 to New Jersey.
All right.
We had another disappointing game yesterday rather.
Yeah.
And it
I mean,
seems as though it's drops because it seemed like Daniel Jones had a better game. He had 281 yards passing. That shit near one of his career highs. Near, I didn't say it was near. And they 2 drop passes by Malik Neighbors, which he's already, man. Listen, that guy is good, but soon, the defense is going to key in on him, and they're going to take him away. So it's like, instead of waiting for that, we need to use other guys now. And I'm sure there are other guys open.
I think Neighbors gonna be putting up numbers this whole year, bro. Regardless if the defense scheme on him or not. Only way they gonna shut him down if they have a lockdown receiver lockdown defender on him, as such as what they had last week with who was blinking at him over Dallas Jefferson Justin Jefferson.
He had a good game last night.
Yes, and he was being blanketed by a good cornerback last night. So and they and
I don't, and maybe nobody could stop him.
well, he know how to find soft spots. He know how to find the soft spots in the zones, and he's fast to beat the top defenders out there. So that's why I say I think he's going to put up numbers this whole year, bro. And only way you're going to stop him if you double team him and Daniel Jones don't put it in the right spot. You know what I mean? Pause. But the most important numbers coming from a quarterback is touchdowns and interceptions. That's all I want to see. You could have fucking 800 yards passing. If you don't have no touchdown, that game is worth a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. If you have 800 yards and three interceptions, that 800 yards means nothing, just nothing but for the record books. You know what I mean? Daniel Jones for the
CeeLo, what it do?
what up, CeeLo? How you doing, bro? For the last two games, Daniel Jones been one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the NFL as far as number wise, as far as passing attempts, completions and attempts, and
Yeah, Daniel Jones, he's trying to be a good at least game manager, and yesterday he worked his way up to leadership because he did throw well, and from what I saw, he played with a little bit more confidence. It's like the I guess the offensive coordinator, they had a game plan and it worked well. Last week it worked too. He
and
just had the unfortunate drop by Malik Neighbors.
and
Now Malik Neighbors is, I think, well, now since we played first, he's leading the NFL with catches with 35 through the first four games, 386 yards and three touchdowns. The only thing is, there's only 11 yards per catch because I believe they're overusing him.
well,
Like they're just throwing and throwing and throwing to him, to him, to him, to him.
last game he was getting not even that overusing, but he was getting nothing but like 5 yards, 7 yards. You know what I mean? Even though his average, I think his average was 9 or maybe even 8 yesterday, but
Yeah.
a lot of receptions that he caught was for short pickup yards for to move it down the field. For the last 2 weeks, like I said, with Daniel Jones' efficiency been up there, and that due to my coach calling a good game, calling the game where the plays is right in front of them, calling the plays where for DJ to see the plays, forming right in front of them, and he has to make quick decisions. And it is not taking too many shots down the field without warrant. Don't throw it in double coverage. Don't throw it in a situation where you see one blue or one white shirt and you see three reds. You know what I mean? So I think that my coach been calling a good game plan for Daniel Jones, but again. You got to be that guy to be able to, get us over the hump, get us over that bump in the road. And he's not that dude because you will be able to put it, give it to our receivers, give it to our tight ends. Our tight ends is no slouch, you know what I mean? But
Bellinger, man, I don't think they have enough plays for him. But as far as Daniel Jones, this is probably the first time and last time I'll be saying this. He's in second place for yards because, of course, we played last night. We started off week 4. So he has 881 yards. That's through 4 games. So that's about what? 220 yards a game. Not too bad. 4 touchdowns, 3 picks. The 3 picks is high. It's like what? Almost a pick per game. And his QBR is 54.7. Now that leaves a lot to be desired. But Daniel Jones is not losing these games this year. He lost one game, I believe. He lost one game.
yeah,
Game 1. He
because
lost that one. But
because
he's been playing well enough to win.
there's a question inside the fan group, Giant fan group today. Who lost the game? Do you blame Daniel Jones? You know what I mean? I mean, I don't think he made us lose the game, but he did nothing for us to get,
He didn't win it,
I mean,
but he didn't lose it.
and we just had crucial drops at crucial times that could have, changed the outcome of the game. And
Neighbors can't catch them all. You know what I mean?
and
He's
that
already averaging 8 catches a game,
and that's what I'm about to say. Like it comes down to like he just caught
trusting other receivers.
receptions back to back. Now the ninth one he happened to drop and it happened to be a touchdown. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's one of the most important ones. But again, like like 8 out of 10 ain't bad. You know what I mean?
Is really not. But that separates the clutch, and he's still a rookie, so we're not knocking Malik Neighbors. He's still a rookie. But that catch, we need those catches. The catches that he dropping are clutch catches in the sense that there are crucial times and crucial points of the game where we need these first downs,
I
and that basically essentially just ends the game because
mhm.
we lost to the Cowboys. We could have beat the Cowboys.
Yeah,
We could have won the last two. We could be sitting at 3-1 right now.
yeah,
We
yeah.
really could be sitting at 3-1 right now.
Very much so. And it comes down to this. I got a question for you. If Tyrod Taylor was our quarterback, would we have beat Dallas last night?
We definitely be 3-1. We
Would
might be talking about 4-0.
if Tommy DeVito was our quarterback last night, would we have won? Last night, don't go back on another game. Just last night, last night game was so close, bro, and so promising. And if you have the coach calling, playing to the strength of you as a quarterback, you can unleash the little.
I think Tommy DeVito is like this much better than Daniel Jones, but I think Tyrod Taylor is this much better than Daniel Jones. Pause.
And,
So I
and,
mean, maybe it's 18-21 with Mike DeVito. I
and
mean, Tommy DeVito.
And to add on what you said about the difference between DeVito and Daniel Jones, which is like kind of crazy because you think Daniel Jones was a first round pick, you know what I mean? But think about it. Daniel Jones got 6 years under his belt. Tommy DeVito don't. You know what I mean? If Tommy DeVito has 6 years under his belt, would he be better than DJ?
Yeah.
So it's crazy. So it's like, do you have the right
I don't
person?
think we'd be having this conversation if Tommy DeVito had been drafted and groomed. If he was a third round pick, let's say, instead of picking up Daniel Jones, you picked up Tommy DeVito, third round. You got a receiver in the first round or an offensive lineman in the first round to help groom Tommy DeVito. Then yeah, Tommy DeVito probably would be better because when he first took the field, shit, it only took him 2-3 games to get a 300-yard game. He's not afraid to throw the ball down the field. But when you have a coaching staff that limits you or tries to coddle and babysit you, it's harder for you to develop. And for the fact that the Giants are traditionally a run first, a run heavy team, run first team, it should help you. It should help your transition as a quarterback for going from college to the NFL even better. But the line issues and shit like that, it slowed down development. But
Well,
Daniel Jones came into the NFL. He had a fucking pretty good rookie season.
mhm.
His rookie season was not bad. It was promising, and then he regressed, and it seemed like then he had a good year, and then he went back into regression. It's like, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing?
So true, so true, so true. And then when your running game is being, outmanned because you got eight in the box, or for 53% of the plays, defensive plays out there, and you're not making the right decision, then it comes down to us getting coaches that's supposed to be quarterback gurus. You know what I mean? Then lasting 1 year, and then we picking up other people, then they last in 2 years. You know what I mean? We just have no consistency, and like you could say that it slows down the growth of a quarterback. But sometimes you gotta have it within you to withstand everything that comes with all the changes around you. You know what I mean? You got to be the solid ground. You got to be the point that's not going to change and always remain the same. And he hasn't been proving that, man. And it's sad to say because when he showed promise, you want to root for him. You know what I mean? And I root for him because he's a home team. He's the home. I can't root against my team. I don't want my team to lose, but if I think that my GM or my coaches is not making the right decision or don't have the right personnel inside there, just like on special team, if you got your starters in there, if you got a starting cornerback receiving punts and receiving kicks, and he's the superstar of your team, then he gets hurt, then you ain't got no one else, but subpar people after him in your depth chart, then you messed up because you're not supposed to be putting him back there. Some people put someone expendable or have someone that's a specialty for these for that thing. So I think as a quarterback position, you're supposed to have a quality within yourself that we know as a GM or as a coach or as a manager or as an owner of the organization. You would think that we going in the right direction. But for the last 6 years, Daniel Jones been nothing but regressing.
See, now if he would have been having this year's games 2 years ago, well, he did. He did 2 years ago.
He did.
3 years ago is like, yeah, back to back. Then you can at least give him a like. Well, he had the one year where it was 22-5, and then the next year he threw for more yards, which would be this year because this year looks like he's poised to throw 3,500 yards if possible. It seems like 3,500, which is not much. It's only 200 and some yards per game. But it's like we need more cowbell, bro. Throw that ball down the field. That's what separates him and DeVito so far. Like DeVito will take them shots downfield to Slayton. Throw the
One,
ball to Hyatt. Get your other receivers. Why is Hyatt not playing?
I think there's something going on with the coach and him. You know what I mean? And maybe it could be disciplinary things that he's not following through as far as how you know what I mean? But it's not being said. Nothing's being said. Or it's just chatter being said that Hyatt talking about you're not playing me,
Trade me.
trade me. You know what I mean? And I haven't heard it coming from him or his team. It just been coming from a third party and like
Yeah,
social.
so you can't really trust that.
Yeah,
But it's like he deserved these men like Bellinger. I'm surprised he's being such a good sport because he's supposed to be a damn Pro Bowler by now, on the cusp of being such.
I,
Him and Daniel Jones should be having dinners together with the girlfriends or shit at the joint drinking beers. They should be like this by now.
I kind of think this though. It's just that, like I was saying, between GM and coaching, when we have so many different changes, and this is not my guy. This is your guy. You know what I mean? And sometimes, cause the GM bring a person in. If you and the coach is not on the same page, then your guy may not be my guy. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean? So I think that's what's going on with that tight end position because I think the second string Theo guy, I think he's moving up the depth chart. He really started out at the third or an outside guy looking in type shit. You know what I mean? But our GM brought him in, and he's the second string, but getting a lot of snaps, a lot of plays. So
Now, Daniel Jones, now, it's fucked up. He can improve drastically, and it's probably still gonna be done if we don't win anything. Because what are we 1-3?
yeah,
1-3. We should be actually be 3-1. 1-3. What we predicted already, 5-12. We
hmm
basically predicted 5-12 for the season.
hmm
And they actually, at this point, when we were predicting, they had 2 wins already. The first two, they only have one, so they're already behind. Now, I do think they've improved a little bit.
yeah, they
I
have.
think he's improved a little bit. He's 20. Excuse me. He's 27, so he's starting his prime. So I'm starting to think that it's something is clicking a little bit. He's showing promise now. Again, he's showing some promise. But how long is he going to keep it up? Is he going to keep this up against good teams? We're going to find out soon when he plays teams like the Eagles, Do we play the Niners this year? Probably not. But we'll find out soon enough.
Listen, like we and what you said at the beginning, like we gotta give credit when credit is due because at the end of the day, look what's the final score against the Cowboys that whipped our ass or been whipping my ass this whole last fucking 5 seasons, 6 seasons. What up, T? How you doing? Um, and they only had 20 points. You know what I mean? And we had 15 points. We only kicked field goals. You know what I mean? One touchdown was
5 fucking field goals.
one touchdown changed that whole dynamic of that game. You know what I mean? So our defense was and our defense ain't top tier. Our defense was just doing things that calling the right plays, being in the right position, having the right personnel, right people doing their thing. You know what I mean? Everybody playing where they need to play at. But if our quarterback play stay this subtle because it's not bad, you know what I mean, except for the interceptions, averaging almost one per game. You have to your touchdown has to outnumber your interceptions. You know what I mean? You have to put numbers
Yeah.
across the board. You know what I mean? If you don't do that, then we're not going to win. This is not the 86 Bears. You know what I mean? This ain't the Baltimore Ravens.
But we don't have Saquon Barkley to even play that style. Because we could try that style, but we needed Saquon Barkley.
Our running game.
And Daniel Jones isn't enough of a threat for them to not, play a run defense, a heavy run defense all the time, or rush all the time because he's no threat. He has to prove he's a threat to get teams to back the fuck up. Then you'll have Devin Singletary because you can see he has potential to do his thing. He's already a smaller running back, but he knows how to. He has good move. He's a good back.
We
If he has a line, he has a quarterback that can take attention off of him.
and we got to also hold on to the ball. Pause. That's one
Yeah,
thing
he
that
fumbles. He seems to have fumbleitis.
but maybe he just get it out of the way because he has his history says he don't. You understand? But when he fumbled that first time last week, I was like, oh shit, not last week, 2 weeks ago.
Two weeks ago, yeah, then fumbled again.
I was like, oh shit, this is scary. Saquon winning today. You know what I mean? But anyway, but not even then, our special team is fumbling as well. Gray, other third string running back.
Eric Gray.
I mean, he's fumbling as well. But we can't have numbers like this. 14 for 24 with no touchdown. We can't have numbers like that, bro. If our quarterback is not giving us numbers of touchdown wise, we have to have the running back position give us some points. And our kicker can't do it all. And remember, this is our second kicker of the season. Our first kicker is hurt. Gano is hurt. So where we at, bro?
We got a tough road.
Where we at? That's like crazy.
We got a tough road. It's definitely a tough road. But before we get up out of here, I wanna wrap. I want to give up my in season awards so far this season. Now on the AFC side, I've said this. I got him as my MVP. Josh Allen. Josh Allen's going to be my MVP. My defensive player of the year so far, I'm going to go with TJ Watt because why not? It's between him and Myles Garrett. It's always him and Myles Garrett now. My offensive player of the year will be CJ Stroud. Best quarterback, Josh Allen. Best running back, Derrick Henry, because I think his career is revived over there in Baltimore. I mean, it wasn't over, but he wasn't. It don't seem like he was playing as hard as he played in Tennessee last year. Like he was injured or something. But he's definitely revived now. Best wide receiver, Nico Collins of Texans. Best O line remains to be seen. I got to look more into that. I ain't saying people ain't playing well. It just remains to be seen. Best defensive lineman, Myles Garrett. The only reason TJ Watt is going to win Defensive Player of the Year, he's going to have an interception or two. That's going to be the difference between him and Myles Garrett. I don't have linebackers and D-backs yet. Rookie of the Year, not yet. Not in the AFC. Harrison Butker, best kicker, Comeback player of the year, Aaron Rodgers. Coach of the year, probably end up going to. It depends on Aaron Rodgers. It might end up being Robert Saleh because of Aaron Rodgers. The NFC. Oh, you got any opinions on any of that?
I'm listening. I'm not mad at it.
Uh,
It's cool. Your names that you spoke of was names that can win some awards.
yeah, definitely. I mean, of course, it's subject to change. It's early season. You get what I'm saying? It's subject to change. So don't. Some of the names you're gonna see all the time, of course, but it is definitely subject to change as the season goes on, injuries and such and such. Now the NFC side, coach of the year, Minnesota, all day, all day. If he continues this, if he gets to 12-5, coach of the year, no questions asked. MVP, Saquon Barkley, running back. I said it, running back. If they stop playing with his numbers and give him the motherfucking ball, 17 carries only, and y'all were having trouble. He didn't touch the ball in the first quarter against the Saints. Are y'all stupid or dumb? Saquon Barkley, MVP, if he gets the ball 20 or more times a fucking game. Giants, y'all fucked up. Defensive player of the year, I'm still stuck on that. Put Dexter Lawrence in there for right now. Fuck it. Offensive player of the year, Saquon Barkley. He's gonna catch passes. He's gonna run the ball if they stop playing with that man. Stop treating him like he's just coming off an injury. He's just coming from the Giants. That's all. He's not there no more. Best quarterback. Still searching. I'm still searching. Best running back. Saquon Barkley. He should run away. Triple crown this year.
So far,
Triple crown.
So far, the best NFC quarterback may be Sam Donald.
And I can't even fucking say no. I can't say no.
That's what it's so far. See what he
So
do.
far, yeah, it's early season.
Yeah,
It's early season.
Sam Donaldson. It's Sam Donald.
Now, my best wide receiver is Justin Jefferson, Terry McLaurin. Best O-line, I got Andrew Thomas, Trent Williams. Just can't go wrong.
Right,
That's a slash. Those are slashes because I couldn't pick one. You got a Trent Williams, why not? Andrew Thomas, he's the guy.
Thomas did his thing against the Cowboys Parsons last night, bro. The game
Yeah.
Parsons got through for a couple of plays, but he didn't dominate like he
He ain't sack him, yeah. Best D-line, Dexter Lawrence. Best D-lineman, rather. I don't have any linebackers and D-backs yet. I got to do some more homework, but I'm sure my D-back pick is going to be, what's dude? He mad tall. Shit, we'll get back to that. Rookie of the year between Malik Neighbors and Jaden Daniels. Best kicker, the kicker from Washington that did 7 for 7 against the Giants. I don't got his name, but I just know who he is. Comeback player of the year, we're going to have two players for this one. It's going to go up and down. I don't know. You got Sam Darnold, Andy Dalton.
Nah, the best kicker.
Now, if y'all feel any kind of way, feel free. Comment. Let me know where I'm wrong.
The best kicker going to be the dude from Cowboys. That dude is tough. He kicks like 68 yards and shit like that, bro. Like, that dude is tough.
But you got to think about it. Who's going to kick more field goals? With the rookie quarterback or with a guy who has CeeDee Lamb he's throwing to? Terry McLaurin ain't no bum. But, I mean, they don't have the chemistry that Dak and CD have. And they still have Brandon Cooks. And Ferguson at tight end.
I don't know where the Cowboys offense been going this year. They've been kicking it. They're gonna kick a lot of field goals. But I hear what you're saying. You make sense with the Washington.
Yeah, he's gonna kick a lot. And I like Jaden Daniels as rookie of the year. Normally a quarterback would win it over a wide receiver any day. But Malik Neighbors is doing his thing. He's not one to be fucked with. He's almost at nine catches per game. He just needs to get the average up.
He don't average 100 yards per game, does he?
No, just under,
Oh, like
just
what?
under. It's like probably 90. Hold up, four divided into 335. So he's about 89 yards a game. He's on pace for 1,000 and change.
Okay. I'm trying to see if it would be
And
yeah.
shit, 15 touchdowns. He's on pace for some numbers. That's
I
why he's the other pick for rookie of the year.
they're gonna start throwing. They're gonna start putting a lot of college play inside their playbooks. The swing pass, the jet pass for this dude because they're gonna find a way to get him the ball. They're gonna try to, how they supposed to did Wendell Robinson for the last couple of years. They're gonna do how
Yeah, Wandell Robinson.
they're gonna do Malik.
He's being stunted too to me.
No, but right now, like I think he's trying to do too much, and he's
Yeah,
over.
he's thinking too much.
You know what I mean? Because like plays that he normally catch and normally make big plays off, that he just get caught out of. Maybe the defense is getting hooked to his antics. You know what I mean? As far as how he get out of
He,
you know.
he's too fast, bro. He's too fast. Like you can know his pause. You can know it's coming and still not be prepared for that bitch. Cause
Yeah,
he's fast.
yeah, but like and when I said that, as I was talking, I was thinking about when he do, like, he catch it, and you act like you jerk the force, like you going to the left, but then you swing yourself to the right. You
Yeah,
like,
counters.
yeah. So they already grabbing you, like we already know you about to go that way, so we ain't going to that. We ain't going to that left attempt. So we grabbing you once you gonna go to the right. So we anticipating.
Exactly. And then
So
he's a small guy.
yeah. So I
But
mean,
like Daniel Jones needs to have faith in more than Malik Neighbors though. He needs to throw to Darius Slayton. Darius Slayton is like one of the most underrated wide receivers I've ever seen in my fucking life. They just don't want to make this man the man he's supposed to be. Get him his 70 to 75 catches a year, his 1,000 and change, and let's go. It don't have to be Pro Bowl numbers, but he could put up these numbers.
either that, or get him out of here because you're not gonna want to pay him next year because he's a free agent this year. So either
Yeah.
get these young dudes some playing time, let them get the chemistry with the quarterback, because I like one or the other. Because God forbid Daniel Jones get hurt, we still on line for this dude contract. You know what I mean? Either we need to make decisions now, or run with what we do, what we going with, and put our best team out there. I don't think we putting our best team forward. I really don't.
Yeah, definitely not. Slayton is like he's he's not. Yeah, he's dope to me. He's who else? Who can I compare him to? But he should have been at least the next Amani Tuma. At least a faster Amani Tuma. Because it looked like he got his drop shit under, you know what I mean, under control for the most part. Because Tuma could catch it. I don't think he ever had the dropsies. But Tuma was an integral part of the offense every year, and so should Slayton. And Neighbors is, I get Plaxico Burris, maybe a little better.
Hmm.
And then you got a slot man in your well, I would probably have Jalen Hyatt, and then let this guy be the gadget man. What's his name? The smaller guy.
Uh,
Wandell Robinson, he would be my gadget guy, but he would also catch some passes, a lot of passes, a lot. And we have a solid wide receiver core. It's not the wide receivers. We got to get these guys the ball. Then you got Bellinger playing tight end. He's a solid tight end. Like he should be better off than what he is now. He should be averaging 800 yards a year.
Hyatt didn't get no receptions yesterday. He didn't get no receptions for the whole year.
He hasn't been on the field.
Yeah, I don't see nothing. I mean, he got some time on the field, but he has
Yeah, 3 or 4 plays a game as a decoy.
yeah, I don't know. You're just crazy, bro.
They put their whole stock into Malik Neighbors. It's like y'all gonna get him hurt, man.
Yeah, cause he owns
Play
that.
these other guys. Hyde is a slot receiver. Throw
Yeah,
him in the slot. He's Deshaun Jackson. We got Deshaun Jackson.
Neighbors had a concussion last night.
Come on, man. You keep throwing at him. They know where it's gonna go. We got Deshaun Jackson and Big Blue on Big Blue. Deshaun Jackson on Big Blue. Acting like clowns.
I don't know what they doing.
But any last thoughts, Brose?
The Giants need to do fucking better. Daniel Jones need to do fucking better. Nah, but
Yeah, I concur.
yeah, the NFL season is going different this year. To be honest with you, Giants could be 3-1, but we see their record 1-3. We already knew this was a down year for us, but we didn't think it was going to be down in this aspect. The defense is playing great, if you ask me.
They are.
Can they get better? Yes. But so far they've been holding teams that should be putting up more numbers than what they are putting up against us, and we holding them down, and the offense just not playing their part. But around the league, like I said, things are looking good to some teams. Some teams are looking bad. You know what I mean? But it's still early. Still 1/3. 1/3 of the 1/4 of the season going by, or we catching up to right now. But we see how things go. With as quick things run up, it will go down. So we see.
That's a fact. Like, sub, and share if you just tuning in. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Basically, we talk about the Giants season, how it started. We spoke on Pittsburgh. Shout out to Hef. I want to thank him for coming through, speaking on his Steelers. 3-0. It's pretty tough. He got them going 12-5. I got them going 10-7. What about you, Doc?
I got them going at least 12-6 or 12-5. 12. I was
12-5.
12-5, 11-6. I mean, the rough division.
Something in there. Got you. The Giants, we already think 5-12 is looking like 4-13 now. But for some reason, I think the Giants, from what I see, I think they can get it going later on, and possibly 7-8 wins. Possibly. They got to string together some games. And it's possible if Daniel Jones continues to attempt to play like he did last night, but get into the end zone, shit, we'll never know.
Right.
But I want to thank everybody who came through.
Salute
The Farquhars, the T's, the Lilas, CeeLo, Grace, Al Sharon,
Denise, Sandra.
Miss Sandra,
Yeah.
Denise, yes. Appreciate y'all. We about to get up out of here, man.
Peace,
Y'all have
bro.
a good night. Peace.
Practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put $1 million in a mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance. From anywhere, my jewelry jump like John Morant. And Kif Tower shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5 and top wives, know I'm the fade. And throw them out the loop, I'll be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur. Tim Duncan on the spur. Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe number 8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words.
Uncle Jacky.
Middle of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. Arms so hard, gotta stack that can't stop my blood. Got the beats banging, speakers bumping loud. I'm the king of the game, I'm standing out. I step into the room, you know what I mean. Yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape. We on fire, we the ones in charge. Ain't none time, turn it up. Let the beat drop low. Yellow tape everywhere, it's our time to show.
South Beach murder, man, my crew come through. Every time I drop the top, the roof come too. Got no big homies, we know who runs who. Yeah, loudest nigga ever from the 2-1. Check it. Nike Tech, bubble coat, Kyrie, smoking dry weed. So much drugs in a nigga system, me BIV. Baddies on my body, all the hotties call me Poppy. Chop cheese from hobby, niggas still living high speed. I scoop all tender, I don't do dinner. Climb inventor, Lambo renter, stay high to the center. I told the niggas save a bread up, no public defenders. We doing a lot of wicked shit, so don't you jump in this sprinter, nigga. Ain't on no funny shit, niggas die over money shit. About to spend on a child of friend, my mom be on some other shit. They heard the murder up again, get time back to the government, cutting shit. A nigga walk the child with the oven mitts. They see me in the ski mask, they know I'm selling re-rap. Hit him in his kneecap, stomach bubble like wheatgrass. Niggas don't really know me, they just know that I'm moving. And I handle my business like the Soviet Union. We can go body for body, hottie for hottie, thotty for thotty, robbery for robbery, Rari for Rari, and homie for homie, lobby for lobby, nigga, choppy for choppy. We can go switch for switch or go lami for lami. I'm so bossy, call me Hugo, 80K on a Hublot. Cops pull me out the two-door, I'm high as Pluto. Mommies love me like Menudo, already got it, you know. I get a bag of blue nose to do their party 2 shows. These niggas sweet as fruit codes, tour days 2 codes. I ain't never do those, the Celsius is too cold. You f***ing with that dudo, you never sip on Nuvo. I'm giving new lows, you make a movie off me, you gon' need a new role. You just a bum in the pussy, that's why I call you puto. I got some foreigners out of town that chop it up just like a jitter judo. A body cam, my left and give you 7 like Ikuko. Next time they say with him, tell him you go.